Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for Nasdaq Cabana Week is Mike Barrar, Associate Director of Capital Markets with WisdomTree Asset Management, to discuss eNAV, a new metric for clients. Mike, it's great to see you. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Great to see you again. Thank you for having me.
Tell us what eNAV is and why it's different.
Yeah, sure. So we're really excited about eNAV at WisdomTree. We're actually the first issuer on the street to provide this metric to our clients. So really what it is we partnered with Virtu, which is one of the leading ETF market makers, and we're essentially using their pricing engine, and this is a tool that they are providing to the marketplace at a cost. Essentially what they're doing is they're looking through the underlying basket, and they're taking all of the underlines, if they are closed or stale pricing, and they are fair valuing them back to their current fair value price based on futures or ADRs or other market proxies, to then deliver out what is a fair value or eNAV bid-ask spread for what they believe the ETF to be worth from basket terms. On the that's on the equity side. So on the fixed income side, they actually partnered with the leading electronic bond platform, Market Access, to look through to their live pricing on fixed income securities to fair value fixed income ETFs, and then produce a live bid ask on what they feel the fair value of the fixed income ETF is. So historically, issuers were always required to produce indicative value or IOPV. We felt that was an antiquated and less useful metric, so we decided to move to eNAV.
Why did WisdomTree decide to offer this new metric to clients?
Yeah, sure. So it really all stems from the ETF rule, and the requirement to publish indicative value or IOPV went away with the ETF rule. So we were left with a choice. All issuers were left with a choice. Do you keep IOPV? Do you get rid of it? Or do you move to something new? And we thought that this was an opportunity to give something out to the marketplace and to our investors that actually provides more transparency. And we think it's going to be an exciting new experience for our investors when they're out there trading in our ETFs.
And Mike, where can investors find eNAV?
So it's actually on the WisdomTree website. It's going to be on the fund detail pages for all of our ETFs. It's actually about 95% of our funds right now. We hope to have 100% of our ETFs with eNAV ticking prices every 5 minutes by the end of Q1. But you do need to be logged in as a financial professional, as it sits behind the firewall.
And Mike, let me ask you this. Is eNAV what investors should expect to pay when they buy or sell that ETF?
Yeah, really, it's a great question. And in simple terms, no, right? So eNAV is giving you what we believe, or what Virtu believes to be, the fair value of the underlying basket. The ETF spread is giving you fair value plus costs. Some of those costs are underlying taxes, commissions, brokerage fees, or creation redemption fees, or other costs that the liquidity provider is incurring to provide or make markets in that ETF. So the ETFs are likely to trade at a slight premium or discount to the eNAV. But we think that this is great because it's actually the first time the average investor has been able to get any transparency into the fair value of the underlying basket themselves. And the difference between eNAV and what they buy or sell that ETF for is going to be really what are their individual trading costs. So we think it's going to be a better investing experience for our investors trading in our funds.
All right, Mike, great to catch up with you as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.